Now the topic before us is what should be the format of the resume. This is the format which is before you. First of all, you have to mention your name followed by father's name. Then you have to mention your date of birth followed by your residential or correspondence address. Then you have to mention your age, and here you have to mention your mobile number or telephone number. Then you have to mention your email address, because in these days of technical advancements, most of the correspondence is made through email. Then you have to mention to which country do you belong, nationality. Then you have to mention whether you are single or married, marital status. Then you have to mention your qualifications in a tabular form. You can see here that here is written name of examination, name of the board or university, year of passing, division or percentage of marks, and then you have to fill all these columns as per your degrees or courses which you have obtained or earned. Then you have to mention your work experience. Please note that we have to mention the latest experience in the front, latest to the oldest. That is, the latest experience has to be mentioned first, and then we have to mention the old work experiences. Then you have to mention your achievements in your job. Then the languages which may be known to you, English, German, French, or any other. Skills, then hobbies. Then you have to give the reference of the persons who know you and can give a response to the employer that you are a good person and you can be hired. That is those persons who can give a type of character certificate for you to the prospective employer if the prospective employer approaches them. Then here you have to give declaration that all the details which have been given above are true to the best of my knowledge. Then you have to mention the date on which you are writing the resume. Then you have to mention the place, and then you have to sign the biodata. Suppose there is an advertisement in a newspaper in which it is written that wanted an English teacher, ABC public school requires an English teacher. From here you can see that the job offered is English teacher. Qualification, graduate with 3 to 5 years of experience. That is the qualification asked for is minimum graduate, and he must also have experience of teaching the students. Then this is the address where your application should reach. This is the format or the writing of the cover letter which you have to write for applying to the said job. This is your name and address. All this format of the covering letter has been discussed by us in detail in our earlier course on job application. However, we will discuss the same in brief. This is the format of cover letter. First of all, this is the name and address of the job seeker. Then this is followed by date on which you are writing the job application or cover letter. This is the address of the person to whom you are applying for job. This is followed by the subject. Subject means application for the post of. It may be possible that in the advertisement there are many teachers many posts of different types of teachers. Suppose in advertisement say that teachers are required for the following streams like English, economics, math. Then you have to specifically mention in your cover letter application for the post of English teacher or math teacher, economics teacher or any other. Specifically mention the subject for subject teacher for which you are applying. Then you have to give salutation, proper regard to the prospective employer. Then you have to give the reference from where you have come to know about the job. Here we have mentioned that in response to your advertisement in Time Express dated this for the post of English teacher in your renowned school, I wish to offer my candidature. Then you have to briefly tell about your qualification or your teaching work experience. I am a postgraduate in English. I have completed my master's in English. I have 3 years experience in LMJ Public School, New Delhi. I have taught students from class 8th to 12th. I am hardworking. You have to mention your qualities. I am hardworking, punctual, honest. I believe that I can play a good role in providing quality education. I can use my skills and experience to help and mold students and improve their communication skills. Here, this is what was this? This was the source from which you came to know. This is your qualification and work experience and other qualities. Then you have to mention the documents which you are enclosing with the cover letter. I am enclosing a copy of my biodata and experience certificate for your perusal and kind consideration. I am available for interview. Here you have to make appeal that you should be called for interview. I am available for interview on any day of your convenience. If given a chance to serve you, I assure you that I shall work with devotion and sincerity. Looking forward to hearing from you. Then you have to end the cover letter. Thank you, yours faithfully. You have to mention your name. Then you have to mention uh, in detail the documents which you have enclosed with the cover letter. That is biodata, experience certificate, photograph. Now this is the biodata or resume which you have to enclose along with that cover letter. You are not to send only your resume or covering letter. As already told, that the chances of yourself being called for the interview increase if you attach resume with cover letter. If you send only cover letter or only resume, it may be possible that you may not be called for the interview because the potential employer may think that he does not know how to write a job application letter, or he does not have the proper communication skills, or he does not have the written writing skills, how to draft proper job application letter. So this is the biodata. As already told, you have to first mention your name, father's name, your date of birth, age, address, email address, your qualification and work experience, languages, skills. You have to mention all that. But please note that you have to mention only the relevant qualifications or skills which pertaining to teaching. Suppose you have also worked in the past as salesperson. Here you are to concentrate only on teaching what you have work experience as a teacher and not as a sales manager. These are the hobbies: to play badminton, to read books. These are the skills: computer literate, good communication skills. Here you have given the reference of the person who can give assurance to the prospective employer that you are a good person and can be implied for the organization. This is the declaration, then this is followed by the date, place and your signatures. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.